Hi, everybody. Good morning. Um, sorry, I keep coming to you like in my gym clothes, but I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I'm like, might as well. I mean, this is me. This is me being authentic and real. So this is what I look like. um, so today I wanted to talk about mindful eating and how important that is when it comes to your weight loss and health journey, as well as um, your connection with yourself and the food that you're about to eat, right? So, mindful eating, what it's exactly what it sounds like. You know, you're being very mindful of the nutrients and the nourishment that you bring into your body. And so, it's about getting present and taking a moment to really connect with the food that you're about to eat and the nourishment that you're about to bring into your body, right? So, when I prepare a meal, or get ready to eat it, I always take a moment to bless my food. Taking a moment to thank um, all the beings that played a part in bringing this meal to me, whether it be the people at the grocery store or the farmers, or if I'm eating animal protein, the animal that gave its life to provide nourishment for me. Taking that moment to really connect with the energy of the food that you're going to, take in, it gives you time to really establish a connection and establish this this energy exchange that's about to happen, right? And not only that, but you're showing gratitude, which has a big part on the energy that you're instilling in the meal that you're about to eat, right? So, you take a moment, you bless the food and all the beings that played a part in bringing the meal to you. And then you want to take a moment and really show gratitude and connect with your body, right? So I take a minute to say, besides, you know, I'm grateful for the beings that brought this meal to me, but also, body, take this as my gift to you and absorb all the nutrients, nourishment, vitamins, minerals that you need and release all things that are not serving. And just taking, that takes maybe a minute or two to just center and establish that connection. And that what that does is, besides getting you present and grounded into your body and the connection with the food, it also prepares, it gives your body time to prepare for the meal that you're about to eat. So you have time for the digestive enzymes to start flowing in your gut as well as in your mouth. And so your body's going to start preparing itself to digest this meal, right? Because we're always so on the go, on the go. Like, we got to hurry and get through everything, including your meals. And what's happening is your body is not able to absorb any of the nourishment or nutrients from the meal that you eat, because it's just, what happens is you're eating in a state of fight or flight, so you're in stress mode still. Even though you might not feel stressed, your body has that low level of stress, which it causes inflammation, but it also it shuts down your digestive system, so your digestive system is not able to fully absorb the nutrients and nourishment from the meal, right? So in taking that moment, besides all these other amazing benefits, you're also preparing your body physically to start digesting and absorbing all the good stuff from this meal. And by, having the powerful mind of setting intention of saying, don't, not to absorb any of the toxins or anything else, whatever other things is not serving your body, you're setting that intention and you're telling your body. And your body, I've always said this, and I will say it forever and ever and ever, your body has trillions of cells, and each one of those trillions of cells has a divine intelligence in it. Your body is so smart. It's a genius. It's a miracle. And so all it takes in order to establish whatever your goal is, whether it be to absorb nutrients from a meal, or whether it be to lose weight, or whether it be to fight off some disease, all you have to do is have the power of mind. Now there are obviously other things that play a part in that, but a very important key concept that people don't realize how important it is how powerful our minds are just by telling the cells, do this for me, please, and being able to establish that relationship so that they're working in conjunction with you. So you're working together as opposed to, being an enemy, right? Because there are a lot of times, and I've been guilty of it, where our self-talk really damages the cells and it damages the relationship with our body. And our body is like, I don't know if I want to work with this chick because the way she talks to me, like, that's not a friend, and that has a huge part in, again, accomplishing any goal that you want to accomplish. Because why would, if one of your friends was talking smack about you, like, are you really going to want to help them? No, of course not. You're like, who do you think you are, chick? Like, the way you talk to me, right? But if you're able to establish that relationship where you're like, okay, let's work together. There might be parts of you that I don't like or whatever, but I love you. And we need to work together. And once you start to establish something like that, I totally went off on a whole other tangent. I was talking about food. Oh well, whatever. So back to mindful eating. Establishing that relationship and setting the intention of, absorbing all the nutrients and nourishment and blessing your food and little things like that plays a huge role. There's a book that I read. It's called The Slow Down Diet. I can't remember the author, but it's called The Slow Down Diet, and it's where I learned about that. Taking the time to, before you even start eating, to prepare yourself, to prepare your body, to prepare the experience, the environment, right? So you want to make your meal look beautiful. So when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, this is good. Even if it's just an apple, right? You're eating some piece of fruit or whatever. And if you're able to look at it and really enjoy it, and that first bite that you take, you're like, oh my gosh, I can taste the nourishment that it's providing. And so it's almost like this amazing, beautiful, sometimes orgasmic experience, right, from food. And it's because you've taken that time to establish the relationship. And then it becomes more than eating. It becomes an experience. It becomes something that your body loves, and your body's going to want more of it. And a lot of the time, if you're eating, especially if you're eating a really healthy meal and you're able to do that, then your body's going to start craving more of that. And that's how you start making these lifestyle changes. If you want to make the changes to go into a healthier diet, you have to take the action steps in order to make it an enjoyable experience so it lasts, right? So it's not just a diet. Oh, I'm on this diet, and so I've got to eat this, and like, are you really going to want to stick with something like that when the energy is like that behind it? It's a diet. Can't eat what I want. I can't do this. And so it's how you set up the energy behind it and the experience behind it. And so, yeah, the workshops that I'm starting to hold, they have topics about this. Like mindful eating will be one of the topics I focus on, and really how to establish an experience when it comes to the meals that you eat, and how to connect with your food, and how to connect with your body. And yeah, these are the things that I love doing. So this video was about that, and I just wanted to make a little quick video about it. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to message me. I'm super excited about these workshops coming up. I've got one this weekend and next weekend here in Wimberley. And then next month, I will be in San Antonio. I'd like to take this countrywide. I've got a lot of friends throughout the country. And so who knows? The planet needs to know. The world, we need to be aware of the relationship with our body and how to really establish health and fitness so that it sticks, and so that it's not something that's temporary, but it's an actual lifestyle change, and how it can be enjoyable. It's not an overnight journey. It's not an overnight fix. This is a journey, and everything is perfect just like it is. And we're on this journey together, and I'm here with you. I'm here to offer support and love, and any kind of tools that you're looking for. So I am sending you all love. Again, if you have any questions, or if you like this, please feel free to share it. Send me any questions that you have, and I will talk to you soon. I love you all. Have a great, amazing, beautiful day.